Welcome to the Captain's Blog with me, Captain Cristiana Zamora from blogtrek.net. The Captain Blog is a podcast where I document my life and style it like a Star Trek episode. If you like it, check out blogtrek.net, where I have stories, pictures, and more. I hope you enjoyed this sub-space transmission. Captain's Blog, Stardate 04302022.5. During my travels throughout the galaxy, I find myself being enveloped by disillusionment. There's so much unnecessary suffering. The allocation of resources is heaped on those with plenty, while those in need try to make do with their meager portion. I try my best to help alleviate the disparities, but I feel like I've been given a squirt gun while being expected to put out a fire. I've long been a critic of how the Federation, the U.S. and Western civilization, have gone about helping those in need until more recently. I place all the blame squarely on mankind and its innate pursuit of power. Now that I understand that there's a far greater capability out here in the universe, I can't believe more isn't being done. Whether you go by spiritual interpretations or societal, most of us are just pawns in the bigger game. Those with power seem to have little regard for the collateral damage. Sadly, most of us are in Plato's cave, trying to make a coherent story from the shadows on the wall. Whatever is really going on can't really be known in this life. Sometimes I think I get it, and other times I question my own thoughts, feelings, and senses. I frequently wonder what I should believe and what is misdirection. Some would argue misperceptions stem from media indoctrination or biological, psychological processes, while others would say it comes from something happening on a spiritual realm. Whatever the origin, I hate having to be open to the possibility that I have misperceived some things without having a way to be certain. At the very least, I feel like I have made a good faith effort in trying to objectively gather all the pieces of the puzzle that is life. Ironically enough, as I've tried to look for concrete answers, I've come to realize that the truth is a lot more subjective than I initially thought. I've also learned that there's more puzzle pieces in life than can be gathered and analyzed in one lifetime. Given that I can't know what is really going on, I've made love my ultimate truth. I don't have enough to save the world, but that won't stop me from trying to spread positivity to others. It's difficult because I tend towards a pessimistic outlook internally. I think it can be hard to look at the world and its trajectory and not think that things are going to get even worse. I think a common outlook from time immemorial is that the past used to be better. Yet there has been many positive changes, both seen and unseen. I keep trying to remind myself of the good to balance out that tendency to be negative. I may not be able to make big structural changes or know everything going on, but I can make a positive difference and do what I can to be relatively informed. Time and again, I've learned that humans aren't very good at predicting the future. I may not know what is to come, but I'm going to try to choose to remain hopeful that there are better things in store for everyone, even when things seem grim. And that is this episode of the Captain's Blog. Thank you for joining me.